Sexuality, a deeply personal and multifaceted aspect of human experience, is surrounded by numerous myths that can perpetuate stereotypes, misunderstandings, and stigma. Here are some common myths about sexuality and the facts that counter them. Myth: sexuality is binary, heterosexual or homosexual. Reality: sexuality exists on a spectrum, with diverse orientations such as bisexuality, pansexuality, asexuality, and more. The Kinsey scale and other models illustrate that many people do not fit neatly into binary categories. Myth: sexual orientation is a choice. Reality: sexual orientation is not a conscious choice but a natural part of who someone is. Scientific evidence suggests that biological, genetic, and environmental factors contribute to a person's orientation. Myth: people are either 100% straight or 100% gay. Reality: many individuals experience fluidity in their attractions over time. Bisexuality and pansexuality, for example, involve attraction to multiple genders, challenging rigid categorizations. Myth: asexuality means a lack of emotion or intimacy. Reality: asexual individuals may still experience romantic attraction, emotional connection, and a desire for relationships. Asexuality is about the lack of sexual attraction, not a lack of feelings. Myth: sexuality is the same as gender identity. Reality: sexuality refers to whom a person is attracted to, while gender identity relates to a person's internal sense of being male, female, both, neither, or somewhere along the gender spectrum. The two are distinct but interconnected aspects of identity. Myth: LGBTQ+ identities are new or trendy. Reality: diverse sexual and gender identities have existed throughout history and across cultures. For example, two-spirit individuals in indigenous cultures and same-sex relationships in ancient Greece highlight long-standing diversity. Myth: bisexual people are confused or experimenting. Reality: bisexuality is a valid and stable sexual orientation. Attraction to more than one gender is not a phase or stepping stone to being gay or straight. Myth: gay men are feminine, and lesbian women are masculine. Reality: stereotypes about behavior and appearance do not define sexual orientation. Gay men and lesbian women express themselves in diverse ways, just like heterosexual individuals. Myth: sexual orientation can be cured. Reality: practices aimed at changing sexual orientation, such as conversion therapy, are widely discredited and harmful. Major medical and psychological organizations oppose these practices as unethical and ineffective. Myth: being LGBTQ+ is caused by trauma or parenting. Reality: there is no evidence that trauma, parenting styles, or upbringing determines sexual orientation. Orientation is an inherent part of an individual's identity. Myth: all LGBTQ+ people have the same experiences. Reality: the LGBTQ+ community is incredibly diverse. Factors such as race, culture, socioeconomic status, and personal history shape individual experiences. Myth: straight relationships are more stable or normal. Reality: relationship stability depends on communication, compatibility, and effort, not sexual orientation. LGBTQ+ relationships are as capable of love, commitment, and stability as heterosexual ones. Myth: sexuality doesn't change over time. Reality: some people experience shifts in their sexual attractions or identities over their lifetime. This fluidity is a natural part of human experience for some individuals. Myth: sex defines sexuality. Reality: sexuality encompasses more than physical acts. It includes attraction, emotional connections, fantasies, and personal identity. Myth: LGBTQ+ people are a threat to society. Reality: this harmful myth perpetuates discrimination and stigma. LGBTQ+ individuals are as diverse, moral, and valuable as any other group in society. Myth: sexuality is irrelevant to mental health. Reality: acceptance and affirmation of one's sexuality are crucial for mental well-being. LGBTQ+ individuals often face higher rates of mental health challenges due to stigma, discrimination, and lack of support. Myth: sexual orientation can be determined by appearance. Reality: no physical traits or behaviors reliably indicate someone's sexual orientation. Assumptions based on appearance perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Myth: LGBTQ+ representation in media promotes sexuality. Reality: representation helps normalize and validate diverse identities. Seeing LGBTQ+ people in media fosters understanding and reduces stigma, rather than influencing anyone's orientation. Understanding and debunking myths about sexuality is essential for fostering a more inclusive and compassionate society. Open conversations, accurate education, and respect for individual identities can help break down these misconceptions and reduce discrimination.